Welcome back to News 3 Today at 11. Since 1969, the women of Hope United Methodist Church have been hosting their Day on the Island fundraiser, a chance for the community to shop for unique goods and to learn about the area. Mimi Jones is the chair of the fundraiser. Valerie Cohn is helping to organize the online auction. Oh my goodness, they join us now with more. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
Listen, you have your hands full with this fundraiser. Let's talk about the origin story. How did it start and why?
Well, back in 1969, the women of our church had a mission to fulfill.
Yeah.
And as you know, the Isle of Hope is really a wonderful place where the generations of past and present kind of intermingle with each other. You can't live or play or work there without really feeling the presence or gratitude for the generations that came before us. And it's those generations that pinched pennies and raised money and donated land to build our church. And so we're so thankful to have that church. And when they built that church, when the roof was raised and the door was placed on its hinges, they took the big old key and they hung it on a nail outside on the front porch so everybody could come in. And so when the women of the church back in 1969 had a mission to fill, they knew what to do. They just needed to unlock that door from the outside and open the doors and invite people in.
I love that. And here we are 56 years later.
We're still doing it.
And people are looking forward to, people look forward to this every year. Let's talk about how big it's grown.
Quite large. All right, so between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. in one day, you have a guided trolley tour of Isle of Hope. We have a delicious lunch that is going to be included. We have the online auction, which we will have a showroom to show you as well that's existing. We have shops, we have baked goods, and we have local vendors outside. So we are inside the building, we are outside, we are all over the island itself. So there's a lot to do, and it's a wonderful day to come out and celebrate the history and just have a wonderful day together.
A lot to cover in such little time. And you mentioned the history of the area. Let's talk a little bit about that. We talked about the history of the church, but you want people to see the community.
We do. We want people to see the community. You know, a lot of us have an understanding that Noble Jones was the first settler on Isle of Hope, and he came in 1733. But so much happened between 1733 and the present. And it's interesting to think that Isle of Hope is really just 8 miles from downtown Savannah, but so many people never even made it out to any outer island of Savannah until late in the 1800s, after the Civil War, when the rail came into existence. So that is why our island, there's so much unspoken history, there's so much oral history. And we've really kind of taken a deep dive into that this summer and researched some things and found some oral histories to share, and we're just really thrilled to kind of dip our toes in the water. We hope that people come and they leave wanting to go home and open a book and read about the history and find out a little bit more.
While snacking on some of the favorites that will be available there. Let's talk about some of the food and unique items that people can find.
All right, so there will be a lunch that is invited. There will also be a bake shop that we have as well. That is going to be so many options that we have. In the vendor list that we are going to have finalized by this upcoming Friday and printed, which will be fantastic, but in the auction itself, so the auction, all of the proceeds for the entire day are going to go to missions to support them local and beyond, and to really continue that legacy of really serving the community, and everything turns back into that. But when it comes to the auction, so we have things small, we have things large, and that may include some original oil paintings around the surrounding area itself, and then maybe some master's tickets that we have up for that auction. So there's a lot of different things that we have coming in, and we're very excited to just see if do you want jewelry? Do you want bows for the holidays? So many different options.
Do you want cheese straws? Do you want brittle bread? That's all there. So
tomato
straws
pie
and brittle bread.
Oh my goodness, I love tomato pie. So here's the information on your screen. Day on the Island will take place Friday, November 7th. They're here today because you have until this Friday to register. So It will start 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. at Isle of Hope United Methodist Church. That's at 412 Parksburg Road. You can find more information and see this interview again anytime on our website by visiting wsav.com/community corner. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us. Come and join us.
I
Thank
will.
you.
I want some of those
Thank
cheese
you.
straws. Stay with us. You're watching WSAV News 3 today at 11. We'll be right back.